Price on deck. Kevin Hinton come up behind him. Here's the pitch. Drops in there for a strike. We're going to let Trey Stringer go for the complete game here. And here's the pitch. A fly ball deep to left field. Underneath it is Jasper. Shy of the warning track, makes the catch. 2 away.
Jasper with another great over-the-shoulder catch.
And so Warren East down to their final out. And it's Trey Price as Russell County fans starting to get on their feet, anticipating a region crown. They made it to the semifinal last year, losing to Bowling Green before South Warren claimed the title. Now, a chance to come back after being in the state tournament a couple seasons ago. Stringer with the pitch. Price lines it to third, hits off the glove of Stringer. The throw in time for the out, and that will do it. Russell County has claimed the 4th region title, beating Warren East 12-3, and a dog pile on the mound on Trey Stringer. What a performance from the Lakers, winning the region in dominant fashion.
MVP. Give it to Stringer. What a game. All rise for Trey Stringer.
And as the Lakers celebrate, we'll take ourselves a commercial break, and when we come back, Russell County 15 hits, scoring 12 runs, and they left 9 out there on the base pass, but really didn't leave many out there until the last 2 innings, the 5th and the 6th. That's where they left their guys out there. Pitching-wise, Warren East had 3 guys go. Brendan Bratcher went 3 innings, gave up 8 hits, 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts, no walks. Trey Price came in for 2 innings of work, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 strikeouts, and 6 walks. Briggs Young came in for an inning, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, and had 1 strikeout in the 6th. Meanwhile, for Russell County, it was 1 man, Trey Stringer. 7 innings of work, 8 hits, 3 runs, 4 strikeouts, and just 1 walk on the day. And when you look for an MVP, you look no further than Trey Stringer because of that stat line as a pitcher, going the full length of the game. But then at the plate, a triple, a single, a hit by pitch. He scored all those times. So 3 runs scored and an RBI sac fly. And he drew a walk in his last at-bat. So he made an impact in every at-bat tonight. And that's the type of performances that you're going to remember for a long, long time if you're a Russell County fan.
Yeah, that's a career night. I mean, when you look at Stringer's night, you can't compare. When you look at Warren East, when you were coming into this matchup, you had to know that Russell County was figuratively and literally going to come out swinging. They were going to be getting a lot of contact off the bat. They were going to be getting guys on base. You were going to have to make a lot of big defensive plays. That was going to be where your win came in. It wasn't going to be in your pitching. We talked about this about midway through the game when Price was kind of struggling to find his rhythm, that Warren East, statistically, and if just watching it throughout the season, had the weaker bullpen. And for Stringer to come out, not only just give a solid 4 or 5 innings, to last for the full 7, only walk 1 guy, only give up 3 runs, and carry your team, scoring 3 runs as well, and adding to 4 total, allowing your team to win 12-3. That's incredible. Phenomenal performance at Nick Dennis Field. You can't ask for much better.
You want to know a scary thing that I just realized as I looked at the roster? You want to know how many seniors played in tonight's game for Russell County?
I want to say a lot.
2. Trey Stringer and Adam Walters. Those are the 2 seniors that played tonight. Lincoln Helm, who's been their closer for a good part of the season, and Austin Bartrug, who's been a stud pitcher for them, also seniors. But Trey Stringer and Adam Walters are the only guys who played tonight that won't be back here next year.
Wow.
Russell County very likely to make another run. And that's the thing about Russell County. They just seem to come back every year and be a huge threat to win this region every year coming out of the 16th district, and they're just so impressive. And I'm always impressed with what David Rexroth does with this squad.
I was going to say, you really
He's
have to give it up to him.
He's an excellent coach.
Absolutely.
He's so good.
I mean, you mentioned it earlier how they pulled, how they had pulled Stringer earlier in that last game to give him the opportunity to do this. You just think if they don't do that, what does this game look like? What does the layout of this game look like in terms of pitching for the Lakers if they aren't able to rely on Trace for that?
Yeah, and part of that is just like the situation was, look, it just wasn't Trace Day against Logan County.
And sometimes you have those. And those happen.
But then you go back and you rely on, you basically win a bullpen day to come back and get the win against Logan County, throwing out, quite a few arms in that game. I'm trying to go back and look. You had Owen Loy and you had Lincoln Helm who came. Loy come in and did 4 innings in that game as Russell County came back for the win.
From Barron County,
and that allows him to bring back Trace Stringer for this huge championship game. And just the way the ball bounced in this tournament, and again, as competitive as that was, this team came out and won 12-3 tonight. You see how close they were to not even being here because Logan County had them down going into the 6th inning.
And we've talked about it just off and on, Joe, just how competitive the whole region is.
Yeah,
this could very well have been 2 completely different teams here tonight in this matchup, but here we are in this. And honestly, when you look at how they performed throughout the entirety of this tournament and the resilience, it doesn't surprise me one bit that Russell County's here. It doesn't. I think they are the least shocking team. They've proven time and time again the resilience that the entire team has. It's not just reliance on Trace Stringer, regardless of an incredible career night that he had tonight. It didn't just fall on that. It's very possible that someone else could have stepped up to plate in that big way, and maybe they win by a similar number. But it doesn't shock me that much. But that just shows you their depth. It shows you their strength. They have a lot of ability, and I think they have a great shot to maybe win a couple games and make a decent run here at State.
It's going to be interesting to see how they do in Lexington. It'll be an interesting matchup with whoever comes out of the 8th region because I think they can match up with those teams. That second round's going to be tough because you're looking at a Trinity or a St. X, one of those top-rated teams in the state. That's going to be a tough matchup. The first round, the first weekend of the state tournament is going to be at the Legends Ballpark in Lexington. If they can make it to that second weekend, get to that Final Four, they get to play on UK's field, which would be kind of a cool experience. But another interesting thing, I'm picking up on stuff as I'm looking at like how the season went and stuff. Russell County lost to Logan County in the regular season. Lost to Warren East twice in this month.